like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Rugby Ascendant. Good to see you once again. Welcome back to the program, folks. How's it going? Just checking the sound level. Sorry about that. We've had some issue with the microphone. I'm not sure what the deal is. Welcome back. It's Scotland versus Portugal from Murrayfield in Scotland, in Edinburgh. Folks, this should be exciting. Looking forward to this one. It should be a good turnout. Let's take a look at the crowd. I'm trying to get an idea as they pan around the stadium here how big the crowd is. Where did my game go? I just lost it. How did that happen? Okay, it's here somewhere. Where the heck did my game go? I just had it. Just disappeared. Okay, that's strange. There we go. Okay, got it. Yeah, looks like I sold out. Derek Grant passed away. He's passed away, so they're going to have a moment of silence here at the start of this thing. Yep, so, yeah. Let me just get this over here. Sorry about that. Let me get the lineups here for you in just a moment. We'll start with Scotland. Not silence, but a minute of applause at Murrayfield. Good crowd on hand there, folks. All right, so let me go ahead and get to the lineups for you guys and turn that down. I can't concentrate. All right, for Scotland, let's get that one up on the board first, okay? I don't have an image for Portugal. They didn't produce one. Scotland's lineup today at fullback. It's Tom Jordan once again. Darcy Graham on the right wing. Rory Sutherland and Stafford McDowell in the center. McDowell is the captain for this Scotland side today. Aaron Reid on the left wing. Adam Hastings at fly half. George Horn at scrum half. Josh Bayless, Ben Muncaster, and Luke Crosby, he's the vice captain. Alex Samuel and Alex Craig are the locks. In the front row, Will Hurd, Patrick Harrison, and Jamie Boddy. A little bit different lineup here, not one I'm accustomed to seeing. Off the bench for Scotland, Johnny Matthews, Roy Sutherland, Elliot Miller-Mills, Ewan Johnson, Freddie Douglas, JB Doby, Matt Curry, and Kyle Rowe. That's coming off the bench. For Portugal, since we don't have an image, I'll get myself back up on screen for that one. We'll turn the score on early. Whoops, that's the wrong score. What happened there? That's yesterday's score. My goodness, thought we changed that. Let's fix that very quickly. Get myself up on camera, though, so we don't have you bored to tears while you wait for me. There we go. Let's get the score. The score is messed up here. I got to fix that. Sorry about that, folks. I was looking for that Portugal image, and they didn't have one. So, Scotland start out at 0. We won't give them 22 points. That's like bookies. And then we got Portugal. Don't expect Portugal to win today. As was mentioned, this team lost to a USA team. They're not the same squad that went to the World Cup. A lot of those players are no longer playing for the national side. So they're facing some challenges. Portugal. Oh, what the heck is that? That's a U, not a G. Oh, here we go. The heck? Send Longshanks back to England. His tail between his legs. my ancestor, Edward Longshanks. Gotta love the passion. Wow. Shades of Nziki Lele Africa there with that. Fantastic. Welcome back to the program, folks. Let's get started here. This game will be going in just a few moments. Bystanders here, Arc Precision, Charmaine Houston. Jay May is here saying the commentary is better than TNT Sport. Thank you so much for that. Awkward Leanne, John Raynell, USA beat Portugal. Not expecting a lot here. Timeless Memories is back. Eric is here. Sella, welcome back. Neville Purdon, and I think that's all who are in the chat. But welcome to everybody else who's here, who hasn't joined us in the chat. Feel free to join the chat anytime. I'll do my best to keep up with the chat, but of course, I am doing play-by-play and color commentary of this game. And as usual, lots of pyrotechnics, and now the field is covered in smoke. We're waiting for that to clear off at Murray Field in Edinburgh. I really would love to have been in the British Isles at this time of year. I had a plan to go for the South African tour, but of course I wouldn't be in Scotland this week. I would have been there last week. This week I would have been at Twickenham. And I could have got a ticket for Twickenham, but it was £275. And I thought that was a bit much once I throw the airfare, the rental cars, the trains, the planes, the automobiles, the meals, and everything in. That's a bit much to go for that game. I couldn't get a ticket for Scotland. That was the killer. I would have spent the money, but I couldn't get a ticket for Scotland. These damn Scots love their rugby, and just you can't get a ticket. It's not who you know or who you blow. You just can't get a ticket for Murray Field. And Wales, of course, was easy to get a ticket for. They suck buttermilk, so easy to get a ticket. We're ready to get started here. Scotland on the pitch. Oh, who's coming out? Some lady in a wheelchair. Don't know who this is. She's the Paralympic champion coming out to deliver the ball. Stafford McDowell is the captain. That's interesting. Beautiful day for rugby. Good fall day. Portugal wearing white jerseys, not this lovely World Cup jersey. The ones they're wearing are hideous looking. They're kind of white. Thomas Appleton is the captain for Portugal. This is going to be a huge challenge for Portugal today. Takehito Namakawa is the official on the field from Japan. Assistant referees are Luke Pierce from England and Anthony Woodthorpe from England. I don't know him. TMO is Brian McNeese. Portugal will kick to Scotland to get us underway, and it's packed Murray Field. 2, 1. Come on, Scotland. And we're underway. Inside the 22. Whoa, high in the air. Scotland comes down with it. One of the locks. Looked like it was Alex Samuel who came down with it. Scrum half sends it back. Here's a clearance kick coming from Adam Hastings. He sends it into touch. Let's see where the mark is. And Portugal will get their first chance to get their hands on the ball with a line out. So a Portuguese line out on Scotland's 45-meter line. That's how we'll get started. 30 seconds into the contest. Boy, what a cracker of a game yesterday turned out to be between Ireland and the Pumas. Argentina had the game and gave it away at the end. Just barely lost that game, 22-19. Ooh, there's a high tackle there. Nothing said. Portugal trying to go through phases. Little dummy pass there. Doesn't account to anything. Josh Bayless in on the tackle for Scotland at the 43-meter line. Portugal not really gaining any ground now. They're going to go through phases. Coming to the near side. It's the hands of David Costa. Costa is wrapped up by Alex Samuel, who's very active in the game thus far for Scotland. Little scrum half there. Samuel Marquez digs it out. And now Portugal finds themselves on their side of the pitch, back at their own 45 meters. They've lost 10 meters here. Whoa! The scrum half run around sideways. He's taken down by Patrick Harrison. Scotland goes wide, or Portugal goes wide. There's a high tackle around the neck. No call. Ooh, that was a high tackle. Back to midfield is Portugal now, trying to work something, anything. Scotland's defense is up to the task at the moment. Counter ruck coming, but the ball dug out of there by Marquez. Oh, that was a bad pass, but picked up, saved. Portugal nearly threw that ball away. Scotland had a chance to run away with it there. And a whistle for not releasing. And here's a penalty for Scotland wins a penalty. And this is an easily kickable one. Will they take it 36 meters away, almost straight on? Will they kick for the corner? Something tells me Scotland will kick for the corner instead of taking the points on offer. Let's see what happens here. Welcome to the program, folks. Neville says, I'm supporting Portugal, but my ancestors, the Braveheart crowd. Well, my ancestors also come from Scotland. I happen to have this Portugal jersey from the Rugby World Cup. I ordered it when they first released and was one of the people that was happy who got one. A lot of disappointed folks who like rugby jerseys couldn't get one because they waited till the World Cup. No, I never got to a Portugal game. I knew that was not going to happen, so I bought it before I went. Yeah, no, I'm supporting. I root for Scotland. I'm just wearing a different jersey today. So here's the line out. Scotland nearly stolen, but they come away with it about 10 meters away. They're into them all. Scotland now. Heave, says the crowd. Up in the back of that comes George Horn. Still doesn't get the ball. Horn waiting for it. Horn takes the ball away, brings it out of the maul. Oh, they go wide. Here comes Scotland. 5 meters out. Nice carry by Adam Hastings down there. They're 5 meters. Scotland knocking on the door now. 3 meters. Harrison. George Horn sends it. Big push there down to 2 meters. Scotland knocking on the door. They're just inches away. Will it come here? There it is. He's over. Oh, short. Oh, right on the line. Oh, looked like it was locked on. That is knocked on. Is it not knocked on? Who's got the ball? Scotland goes again. Still short. Crazy. Gonna pick and go. They got it this time. They got it. One of the big fellows up front. Who is it? It was Patrick Harrison. Oh, Will Hurd. It was Will Hurd. Sorry. I looked like it was Harrison. Will Hurd from Leicester gets that. So Will Hurd gets a try. His third cap, first try. It's a lot of players you're not accustomed to seeing playing for Scotland today. Will Hurd gets the try. Scotland's on the board. And our first try of the game scored by Scotland. And this was inevitable. Portugal had nothing on defense there. Oh, wow. Just got the line. Are they going to look at this? I don't know if they're going to look at this. No, it's a try. Thought maybe they're going to look at it for a moment there. So Scotland, early start here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hastings taking all day to kick this thing. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It's like Monty Libbok here. And that's going to curve left of the post. He missed it. 5 points. Yeah, it's probably going to be a very high-scoring game for Scotland. Even with this non-traditional lineup here. 5-0, Scotland out in front. Here come for the restart now. Portugal sends it deep to the near side. That ball is caught easily down there by Scotland. Nearly 5 minutes into the contest. 4:59. Here's a clearance kick. That's going to go into touch. Portugal decides not to bring it into play. They'll take the mark, which is right at midfield. It's a fantastic kick there by McDowell. Simon Mannix, Portugal's coach, up in the booth. Excuse me. Here's a line out. Luka Begic throws it in. It goes deep. Bounces. Oh, my gosh. Sloppy play from Portugal here. They did kick up the ball, though. They've recovered. About their 45-meter line. Portugal now digs it out of a ruck. Marquez going to send it to the big fellas. And there's nothing gained there as Harrison puts the tackle. Ball carry into the ground. Marquez from the ruck. Going to box kick it high into the air. Chase is on. That's going to go to about the other 10. Oh, look at this. Wow, that was crazy. Aaron Reed came flying up there, but knocked it forward. Portugal winds up with the ball. Oh, charged down by Scotland. The chase is on, but he's a front rower. He's never going to get there. It's Will Hurd. Woo, boy, but that had to be chased down by Jose Lima. Lima goes to the outside. Portugal coming down the sideline. Here they come. But they offload the ball to a Scotland player. Poor support run there. And Scotland, Darcy Graham now with the ball. And we got a whistle here. Going to come back. What happened here? Did he go in touch? The whistle's blowing. A Japanese official bring it back over. What happened here? Not sure what's going on here. Luke Pierce on the sidelines. Did he go into touch? No? Oh, yeah, definitely in touch. Definitely in touch. And Pierce put his flag up immediately, so it's a line out to Scotland now, about 30 meters away. Tossed in. Portugal steals it. They come down with it. Portugal gets the steal. Tackle's made. Great job on the line out work there by Portugal. They form a ruck now, so they get possession back, but they'll kick it away with a box kick here. Marquez into the air. That's a good kick. That's going to go down inside the 10-meter line. And Darcy Graham, was somebody offsides? Yep, offsides. Portugal took off before the ball was kicked. Oh, going to come all the way back. Stupid mistakes from Portugal, things you cannot afford. Team needs better discipline. Mannix needs to talk to his charges at halftime because this is not going to keep you in the game. Oh, my bad. Scotland was offside. Okay, I take it all back. But they have been playing poorly. So, Scotland was offside, so they're going to get some territory out of this is Portugal. It was a brilliant steal. One-handed, goes up like this, pulls it in, and keeps it. That was brilliant a few moments ago by Portugal on that steal. So Portugal steals the line out. Then they get a penalty. They're down to Scotland's 10-meter line. It's a gain of about 30 meters. That line out didn't look straight, but apparently it was. Portugal now approaching the 10-meter line back down there, and tackles made by Scotland. Marquez kicks it over the top and chases on, but that's going to go right into the hands of Tom Jordan. He's tackled. Scotland has the ball outside their own 22. George Horn feeds the ball to the far side of the pitch. Tackle made there. Horn trying to get the ball out of there. Call to use it once. Countdown. All right, ball's kicked high into the air. Going to go up to about midfield. Portugal takes down the high ball. Releases Darcy Graham on the tackle. Portugal, oh, what a stupid play. What a brilliant job picking that ball up. Fantastic job by Roy Hutchison. Scotland kicks it. Oh, in the air, it's taken by Portugal. And here's return the favor. Trying to slow things down. That goes back over the shoulder. That ball is caught by Aaron Reed. God bless it. Reed comes up to midfield. Appleton there tackles for Portugal. They go back the other direction. Ball's nearly stripped from Alex Craig's hands. Scotland goes wide on the outside. They've got something cooking out here. Darcy Graham with the ball now. One of the few top flight players play on the Scotland side today is Darcy Graham. There's a counter ruck coming. George Horn digs it out from Portland, Portugal's 10-meter line. Tackle made. Horn back the other direction. They go to the short side of the field. Hastings is charged down by Portugal and bounces right back into Hastings' hands. He does a little grubber kick through there to slow things down. It bounces outside the 22. Portugal picks it up. They come running up. Kick it over the top. Nice chase. Chip chase. Portugal's got something going here. Oh, but again, they offload it. This time to Darcy Graham. Oh, these Portuguese players are letting go of the ball, and their teammates are not where they need to be. That's twice. That's stopped a very promising drive. Portugal, that's some brilliant, enthusiastic play there by Portugal. Now, only one player on the near side. Portugal's in trouble. Scotland brings it down the sideline. Here they come, unmolested down the sideline. It's the hooker. All the way down to the 26-meter line. Gains about 25 meters. Scotland on the front foot now, back towards the 22. Offloads the ball, but Portugal sees it on the ground. They kick it forward. Here's another kick forward. The chase is on. Approaching Scotland's 22. Who's going to get there? Scotland got it. And the little scrum half is over there to take down Tom Jordan. Wow, frenetic pace here for about a minute and a half here. 10:31 in the first half. Scotland leading by 5 with the ball at their 30-meter line. Whew, got to be some players out of breath after that. George Horn being told to kick the ball. He does. Sends it down the pitch. Over the shoulder catch by Portugal. The Lobos come charging up. Oh, nice carry there. Another offload right to Scotland. And it's an open fairway. Here comes Scotland down the middle. It's going to be an easy try. What an easy try for Stafford McDowell. Portugal throws the ball right to Stafford McDowell. It's the third time in a row a promising offensive has gone to naught. These Portuguese players just throw the ball without, my crickets falling all over the place without even looking. Gee, many crickets. Stafford McDowell with the try. Easy try. Just throws it away. My goodness. Portugal making dumb mistakes. Stafford McDowell with an easy Christmas gift try there. Wow. Just right in his arms. He's moving over to be on defense, and the Portuguese player just threw the ball right to him. It's the third offensive attack they've had in a row that they've thrown the ball away. And that's good, so it's 12-0 now. Well, these aren't in 50-50 passes. These are terrible. Stephen Tomlinson, welcome to you. What's the Japanese ref doing there? Isn't this Sumer? No, Japanese ref is there. Portuguese are very kind people. They'll give you what you ask for. And McDowell asked for that. Yeah, they'll give you the shirt off their back and the rugby ball in the middle of the field. Wow, that was too easy. Here's the restart into tied 22. This one's taken by Tom Jordan. He runs to the far side of the pitch. Scotland have an easy time of it here. Harrison tosses the ball to Crosby. Luke Crosby, the vice captain. Samuel now with a carry, one of the locks for Scotland. George Horn going to dig it out of the ruck. Scotland leading 12-0, 13 minutes in the contest. There's a box kick over the top. Portugal up near midfield, go up for it, and right away Darcy Graham is there to make them pay for it. Tackle's made at midfield. Marquez digs it out, the scrum half for Portugal. Oh, and they just throw the ball away again. And they stand around while Scotland goes on offense. Stupid. That ball's kicked, and it's knocked on by Portugal after they secure the ball. They block it, but then knock it on. Jamie the Crickets. Appleton. So a knock on by Portugal after stealing the ball. We'll have a scrum. And what's that? Charmaine has become a member. Thank you, Charmaine. Do appreciate that. Very kind of you. All right, so look at that. Oh, does that get people started? Open up their purses, super chats, super stickers. Anyway, back to the action. We're our first scrum of the game here. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. $12-0. Crouch. Bind. Set. The ball, Scotland, big push. And then the ball's lying around there. Hastings sells it, goes wide out here on the wing to Reed. Aaron Reed down to the 22. He's finally tackled down there. Scotland once again on the front foot. This could be 100 points today, the way this is going. Crosby with a carry in the middle. George Horn. Ball skirts across, but picked up by Scotland. Nice tackle, the 22. Much better passes from Scotland than we saw from Portugal. George Horn digs it out. Ball went backwards. So Scotland still with the ball outside their 22, outside the Portugal 22, I should say. Carried by Stafford McDowell, a try score. He's tackled. They go wide now. Hastings sends it out on the wing. There's Darcy Graham on the loose. Darcy Graham inside the 22. Still going. He offloads. Oh, but the ball's knocked on by Scotland. Oh, Darcy Graham charging down that sideline. Always dangerous. Always dangerous. 95, the score was 145-17. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Robert Wood, how you doing? All right, so Graham, that was a tough pass. He tried to, and that's why McDowell was being tackled as he tried to secure it. He's upset that Appleton tackled him without the ball. I think he's got a fair argument there. Jordan was being tackled without the ball. So it'll be a scrum to Portugal on their 10-meter line. Portugal cannot afford any mistakes here. Huge crowd, folks, at Murray Field. I see a couple empty seats, but that might just be because people are getting booze. There were seats available for this game, but it looks like it's sold out. And the front row collapses. We're going to redo this. Both front rows go straight to ground. Ugly scrum. Rock Scales, welcome. Hey, don't forget, folks, after this, it's the Springboks are up next. I need to set this up so we send people right to that broadcast. So what's going on here? Something not right with my channel. Oh, there we go. Thank you, YouTube. I was like, that doesn't seem right. All right, so we're waiting for the scrum to get started here. England, South Africa's up next from Twickenham. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the whistle blows. Scotland called for the penalty. Collapsing on the far side. Wow, Scotland loses a scrum on a penalty. That's interesting, to say the very least. Wow, interesting. Hey, if you're not a subscriber, folks, why don't you become one? Hit that button right down there below the video. It costs you nothing but a moment of your time. And if you haven't hit the like button already, come on, brother, make it happen.
That was easy.
So easy to hit that like button. All right, here's it's a free kick, actually. It goes down over midfield. Taken at the 45-meter line by Darcy Graham. It comes over midfield. Darcy Graham down the 10-meter line. He's tackled there. Ball's available for Horn. He sends it towards the middle. Muncaster with a carry. First time we called his number. Horn. Hastings. Jordan goes forward. Tom Jordan charging through. And that ball goes back. Oh, boy, there's a lot of gaps out there in the Portuguese defense. Scotland has their pick. Samuel, they go wide. Oh, they throw it away. The Portugal picks it up. They're off. What happened? Was he offside? Oh, Lima took off. It would have gone all the way for a try, but the whistle blew. They're saying there was a Portuguese hand in there, and that's why it came loose. It was a knock-on. Oh, another tough break for Portugal. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it hit his forearm. Hit him right there. So, wow. Crowd's jeering for some reason. Not sure why. So it'll be Scotland scrum at the Portuguese 36-meter line. 12-0 Scotland, 19 minutes into the contest. Thanks for tuning in, folks. You're listening to live color commentary and play-by-play on Rugby Ascending. To those watching us on Megaphone Sports, thanks for being there as well. Be sure to become a subscriber over there and here if you don't mind. But we can't see your chat over there. So if you're chatting, we can't hear it. George Horn brings the ball to the near side, and they come down. Is that Tom Jordan down to the 22? Horn back towards the middle. Scotland's having its way. This carry by Luke Crosby. They pretty much do whatever they want so far. And there goes a line break from one of the front rowers. He's tackled about 6 meters downfield. McDowell, Hastings. Who's that? It's Hastings again. Ball's laying on the pitch. Somebody needs to pick it up. Finally, Scotland does. It was Will Hurd who cleaned up the mess. So Scotland has the ball again inside the 22. George Horn hands it off to Ben Muncaster. Muncaster goes forward. Scotland working harder than they need to here. Just get the ball outside. Oh, Darcy Graham gets buried and loses the ball backwards. He got hit hard. Darcy Graham's down on the pitch. He's getting up. We got a whistle and a penalty against Portugal for not releasing the tackle. Julie DeRosa just described. Thank you for that, Julie. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. So 20 minutes into the contest, we're going to have a scrum here. Scotland wants a scrum. So scrum. Boy, Darcy Graham took a big hit watching the replay on that one. He's got a big smile, though. A huge smile on his face. All you see is his mouth guard. All right, so we got a scrum deep down here for Scotland, right in front of the post, about 18 meters away from the try line. Portugal's looking gassed already. If they're gassed now, wait till the second half. Whew. Cannot wait to listen to you later between England and Boca. Oh, that should be fun, James. You like that utopia? All right. Crouch. Bind. Set. George Horn to put it in. He does. The scrum is holding up. Both teams pretty solid so far. Now it goes. It's picked up, and Josh Bayless carries it. He swips around the side there, picks up about 6 or 7 meters. Horn is there, goes wide. Horn dumps the ball off out there. Where's it at? Oh, yeah, but the TV camera's terrible. Reed wound up with it. Nice tackle. Scotland driving forward 8 meters away now. That's going to be not releasing, and they get a penalty. Scotland did release. Portugal gets a big penalty right there for not releasing. And they just tap and go instead of looking for territory. That was a mistake. They thought they had Scotland unawares, but now they're going to kick it down the pitch. And that's going to go into close to touch. They kick it away. Tom Jordan. They had a great offensive opportunity and they wasted. Jordan tackled in midfield, and he doesn't release. Does Portugal come away with the ball? Who's got the ball? Scotland has it. Scotland comes to the near side. Hutchinson breaks through inside the 10-meter line. This is far too easy. Pick and go. This time to Darcy Graham. He's tackled. George Horn sends it towards the middle of the pitch, and that ball's just thrown into dead air. Picked up over there finally by Scotland, and they're at Portugal's 39-meter line. 22 minutes, 36 seconds into the first half here. Scotland now slowing things down, comes to the near side. Hastings carries back to the 10-meter line where he's tackled. George Horn back over the other direction. So in the middle of the pitch now, ruck is formed. Ball comes out once more. Alex Samuel going forward. 5 phase now for Scott. Oh, big hit there. Portugal's put some big hits on. But that defense is leaky. Ball's kicked by McDowell inside of 22. A nice job securing that by Portugal. Sent back up the pitch into touch. Let's see where the mark is. It'll be a line out to Scotland. Didn't look like it went all that far before it crossed the line. Given how leaky their defense has been, Scotland showing just 12-0 right now is kind of a gift. Portugal. We've got a Portuguese player down on the pitch. The clock hasn't stopped yet. Now it stops. 23:30. I'm going to go check on the health of that player before Scotland gets this line out. Folks, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Scary Invest. Lovely day for rugby in Edinburgh. Yes, it is. Wow, Fiji beating Spain. That's not a surprise. I got to take a look and see what I did in my Super Brew. Got a player getting treatment out there. While we wait for this, let me go to Super Brew. See, because I made a big mistake yesterday, I think. I called for, I've got Fiji winning by 7. It's tied 19-19. I had Uruguay beating Japan, but Japan beat them. And I had Argentina winning against Ireland. They collapsed at the end. So it's been a bad start to my weekend. 0 for 3 so far. This one here, I have Scotland by 7. It's the first one I've actually got the correct pick. So my Super Brew is going sideways. Right. So we're still waiting for this injury to be treated. He was taping up one of the players down there for Portugal. Are we ready yet? What a silly motto. As one. Are we back to real time? We are. And the line-out success for Scotland. They go wide. McDowell on the far side of the pitch. He's tackled over there. George Horn sends it back towards the center. Portugal offside there, but Tom Jordan secures the ball. He's tackled back at the 10-meter line. Once again, Scotland spending all their time in the Portuguese half. Will Hurd driving forward. Back to the middle again. Scotland only being stopped by their own mistakes. Portugal's not really got an answer for them. Darcy Graham tackle. They go wide. Hastings gets in on the outside to Reed. Reed tries to go through. 3 Portuguese players tackle him. Offside, someone screamed. Scotland's George Horn back to the middle once again. Samuel can't get through. Hutchinson is held up. He's finally tackled. And a penalty for not releasing. Penalty for not releasing. So Scotland got an easy kick if they want it, or they'll kick to the corner. Let's see what they do here. Penalty is not releasing on Portugal. 12-0, folks. 25 minutes into this contest. I think they're going to kick to the corner. They don't want the penalties. They want tries. So, I wonder how many points Argentina will gain from that close loss. So, about a 10-meter line out now. All right, Scotland, another line out deep in Portuguese territory. You can get a fat cater through that line. Patrick Harrison with a line out for Scotland, 25-30. Line out successful. They're into them all, and it is quick surge. They go forward, but they're close to the touchline. Now they're going forward. They're going to get easy try out of this. Inside the 5-meter line, Scotland's still driving. Finally, the Portuguese defense slows things down. Now they're working towards that touchline. Scotland better be careful here. Side entry called against. Side entry. That's what the official says. Side entry. So it's a penalty inside the 5-meter line for Scotland. I'm sure they're going to do a tap and go or a line out. Let's see what they do. Yep, it's going to be a line out. Oh, boy. Here's a line out again from Patrick Harrison. He'll throw it in for Scotland. Uncontested this time. And into them all, and they pick up a meter, but then Portugal responds. Harrison at the back with the ball. Driving forward 4 meters, 3 meters, 2 meters, 1 meter, and Harrison's over. It has not been called yet. Oh, it's a penalty try. Penalty try for collapsing the maul. So Harrison denied a try, even though he got across the line. And a card is coming. A card is coming for Portugal. Here it comes. Ooh. Number 5, cynical collapsing. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Into the naughty bin goes Duarte Turgal. Tough break there. Yellow card at 27 minutes. Penalty try to Scotland. And take it to 19-0. Now the game's getting away from Portugal. Here's the restart. Taken by Josh Bayless deep for Scotland. Portugal driving forward down the 10-meter line. Sorry, keeping track of the score here. Marquez throws it up in the air. So Portugal with the ball on Scotland's side of the pitch after the restart, and it was kicked back down the field. 9 minutes left on the yellow card. Portugal down a player here. They want to burn as much time as they can. Maybe get some points. Boy, Appleton's driving all over the place sideways, but gets nowhere. Portugal's running side to side, but they can't get through. Now they almost get through. Down inside the 10-meter line finally. Ball's available. Portugal comes inside the 10-meter line. There's a nice handoff. But Reed is there for Scotland. They come down the sideline, very close to the touchline. Dancing back on the inside goes Samao Bento. Bento sends it back to the middle. 5 phases already for Portugal here. Oh, nearly threw it away again. Very dangerously, Portugal is living here. Marquez cleans it up. The Lobos are getting nowhere. Tackle's made. Release. Finally, Scotland releases in the tackle. Cabral. Appleton. They go wide. Jose Lima's out there. Portugal trying to get something going, anything here. Back to midfield. They've given up 10 meters here and really have gained nothing from it. Trying to find a gap here somewhere, anywhere. Over the middle they go. Oh, nice try. The Lobos come to the near side. The ball's thrown away. It bounces off of the foot. Over midfield. So back to the 45-meter line. Madeira now. He's tackled very quickly there by Luke Crosby. Oh, charged down by Scotland again on a kick. Another arm gets in there. A lot of kicks are being blocked here, but no disaster as Portugal recovers the ball. Portugal's got a penalty here. That's what they needed. Not rolling away. Scotland gives up an unnecessary penalty. And it's called on Ben Muncaster for not rolling away. 30 minutes now. Got 7 minutes left on the card for Portugal. They burned 3 off successfully. This will kill another minute of that card without giving up any points. Portugal kicking for some territory here. Let's see where it winds up, the mark. James says, side entry, comment, classic. So, clock is stopped at 30:39. I heard the whistle. I'm not sure what's going on. Do we have an injury or what? So, wow. The big one's next, folks. Two big ones. After the Springboks and England, then we've got France and the All Blacks. That's going to be huge, too. Could have a big shakeup in the World Rugby standings this weekend. South Africa somehow loses. Ireland managed to squeak by Argentina yesterday in a cracker of a game. We've got a stoppage and a lot of blood here. My goodness. One of the Portuguese players, finally we see an image of him. He got huge blood pouring out of his head there, and he's got blood all over his shirt. Portugal's made 92 tackles, Scotland 21. Good Lord, they missed 13. Wow. Wow. 30 minutes and 39 seconds in, and they've made 92 tackles. That's insane. That is insane, folks. That's a lot of tackles. All right, he's taped up. 6:41's left on the clock. They let another 20 seconds slip off before he stopped. So, come down the sideline. It's the hooker, actually, Luka Begic, who is bleeding. All right, Portugal now. Line out. Need a good line out here outside of 22. Need some points. They go short. They got it, and they go into a maul. Oh, Portugal's maul. It's initially got a little surge there. Now they're going. Good. Oh, they came unbound. Obstruction. Oh, my gosh. Damn. Another dumb mistake. Stupid mistake. Them all fell apart, and it's obstruction. Good call by the official. He's doing a good job thus far there, and Namakawa is doing a good job, the Japanese official. And Scotland's line out from midfield. They go to the far side of the pitch. There goes Reed. He's on the loose. Down the side over midfield. Down to 10-meter line. Still going. Releases the ball into touch. Little too greedy there, Mr. Reed. A little too greedy. Should have offloaded that ball sooner. All right, so they turned it back over to Portugal, who is scoreless in this game. Last week, losing to the USA Eagles. Huge victory for the Eagles. Next week, the Eagles play Spain. This week, Spain's playing Fiji. Portugal line out. Successful. Marks over the middle. Oh, there's a high tackle right around the neck. No call. Right in front of the official. Ruck is formed. Marks will dig it out of the back. Box kick over the top by the scrum half down around midfield. Darcy Graham takes that, and he's met immediately rudely by Portuguese. But we're going to come back. Were they offside again? Portugal better get back quickly. Offside against Portuguese. That's bad mojo for them. So they had improved their discipline for a while there, but now they're back to the same discipline issues they had early part of the game here. Portugal not doing well. So here's a kick to the corner by Hastings. We'll see a line out. Scotland chance to run the score up before halftime. Yep. Players took off. So this is going to be, what do we got going on there? Norman Irvine just subscribed. Well, Norman, thank you very much. Bye-bye, donkey. Quelle ball. Line out, and it's stolen by Portugal. What a great job by Marks. He kicked that ball down the sideline with no space from the try zone, and it winds up at 25 minutes. Darcy Graham is on the loose. He's through. Nobody paying attention. Lackadaisical play, and Darcy Graham crosses over for the try. Well, after Marks did a brilliant job of saving Portugal from disaster, then they stand around with their fingers inserted in their backside. Portugal just standing around watching spectators. I mean, there were people more active sitting in the stands crossing their legs than the Portuguese were on the pitch. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. What a great job there by George Horn to keep the ball alive. He tosses it into Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham does a dummy, and he just goes right through line of fence, and everyone stands around watching. Oh, my goodness. Great vision by Darcy Graham there. Fantastic work by the Scotland wing. My goodness. My goodness. Darcy Graham with a try. Way too easy. And that kick's going to be good. That'll take it to 26. Forgot to put the penalty try up there. Forgot the penalty try. So that's 4 tries now. $26-0. Ooh. You're going to be hiding here now. Portugal, big mistakes. We got less than 5 minutes left in the first half. Let's restart down inside the 22. That ball's taken down there by Bayless. Bayless comes charging up. He's taken down short of midfield. The big one's coming up, folks. We got 2 great games coming up on tap after this. On the outside again. This time, Tom Jordan breaks free, offloads the ball, kick is forward, chase down there. Hutchison kicks it, it's inside the 22. Who's going to get there? Portugal gets there finally. Oh my goodness. Bento's tackle there. Portugal, amazing job to get that ball. Scotland, just way too easy what they're doing here. Shows you the clear difference between a Tier 1 and Tier 2 nation. I know people don't like to hear the term minnows, but yeah, Portugal played above themselves to get into the World Cup and perform well in the World Cup, but now this team is not quite the same. And that ball's kicked by Marks into touch. Scrum half sends it into touch. Oh, boy. So, we got 3.5 minutes left in this first half. Still got 45 seconds left on that yellow card. So they gave up a try on a yellow card. Scotland's line out. They go deep into the hands of Alex Samuel. Here they come into play. Charging forward comes Muncaster. Finally tackled outside the 22. Horn. Hutchison. Hastings to Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham in front of the 22 tackle. They go back towards the middle. Hastings looking for someone. Tries to cut through. Didn't work. Tackle's made. They go wide. Reed is over there. He's tackled. Back towards the middle into the hands of Luke Crosby. Crosby's tackled almost immediately. And a penalty advantage for not rolling away. So Scotland's got another penalty advantage here with 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half. But they go wide. Hastings. Jordan on the outside. Here they come. Roy Sutherland. He offloads into Bayless and into corner. Scotland scores another try. My goodness. Josh Bayless with the try in the corner. 5 tries. Wow. His 9th cap, his 4th try. Very inexperienced Scotland side is just putting a hiding to Portugal. Bayless on top of that one. The route is on. Kilts are flying. Yeah, they are. Up and down the pitch. It just says it'll be over before halftime. It's just brilliant work here. And Bayless got both hands out to make sure he secured that ball. Well done. As Rory Hutchison offloaded that ball to him. Hutchison made that happen. That's brilliant. 11 seconds on the shot clock. We're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Better hurry up here. 5, 4, 3. Kicks the ball. And that's going to go over. 33. 33-0. Ouch. Hendo, I don't think Monty should play either, but he's going to play. We'll see what happens. They give him a chance at redemption. All right. Just a minute left in the first half. Great job by Bayless. Appleton tried to tackle him over there. Here's a restart. The Lobos kick it inside the 22, taken by the try scorer Bayless, and he's met immediately by Rafael Storti and tackled inside the 22 with less than a minute left in the first half. Ball sent back for clearance kick from the goal line, and that's going to go quite a distance, but it doesn't go far in play, only out to about 22. So McDowell does a clearance kick, takes Portugal back to the 22. Now's their chance. 30 seconds left in the first half. They need to get some points here. Got a big goose egg on that scoreboard. We've had 5 lineouts. They won them all. Scotland's lost 2 of their lineouts. A little bit of trouble at the lineout time. Here's a Portugal lineout. Would be a bad time to lose one. And they get it into a maul. Last time that maul looked good, but it broke up, unfortunately. Here they go. They're driving Scotland again. Just got to keep that maul together. Still going forward. It's collapsed, and Scotland has a penalty. It's a penalty for Portugal. They got free ball play here. Wow, Appleton tackled over there. Or Storti. Marks. Portugal playing advantage. Oh, Marks sent the ball backwards. Player wasn't even ready for it, but he managed to hold on to it. Cabral. They go over to Lima now. It's still outside the 22. Playing advantage. We're going to come back for that penalty. So will Portugal take 3 points or kick or do a tap and go? It looks like they want to do a tap and go, but that's not a good idea. The defenders are already in place. They're going to kick for the corner. And the scrum half does that. Looking for 5-meter line out. Portugal's best chance. We're over the hooter by nearly a minute. Portugal. And the crowd actually cheering. Crowd cheering. They want to see Portugal score here. There's some bunch of empty seats up there. At the top level. I could have gone. Damn it. Damn it. Could have been at Murrayfield. But then we all wouldn't be together here. Here's the line out for Portugal. Success into a maul. Got to keep that maul together this time. Driving forward. Portugal's going forward. 4 meters. Portuguese fans are cheering. Call to use it once. They're still going forward. Still going forward. They're going forward. And it collapses. 1 meter out. Where's the ball? Portugal. Scrum half digs it out. Sends it over the middle. There's something going on here. Portugal has a chance. Oh, if they go wide, but he had to wait for it. Oh, ball had to bounce up. He had to wait 3 or 4 seconds. Now he throws it away, but will they get the corner? Did they get it? I don't know if the flag went up. Look at the flag went up. Did he get in? I think Bento might have got the try in the corner for Portugal. That's going to go to TMO, I'm pretty sure. He was out. It was not a try, but there was a penalty, so we're coming back. That's what I said. I thought he was out. But apparently there was an offside advantage. Fortunate for Portugal. They got lucky there. So no try. No try. Portugal, tap and go. No, they're going for the line out. All right. Wow. 5-meter line out. Portugal comes together and chat. We're now 2 minutes and 30 seconds over the hooter. Portugal thought they had a try there. I thought they were out. I thought I saw the flag go up, and I was correct. All right, they need a good line out here. Portugal can't go in the locker room not scoring here. They got to score something here. 5 meters out. They didn't get it last time. They were close. Uncontested. They're down into a maul. Portugal pushing hard from 5 meters, 4 meters. It's going sideways. Call to use it once. Scrum half is there, ready to take it. Still going forward. There they go. There they go. It's over. Portugal scores. Portugal scores. Oh, Lobos are over. Oh, he's excited. Punches the ball into touch. And his bandage comes off his head. Wow. Luka Begic. Wow. Portugal fans are going nuts. Finally on the board. 9 caps and his second try. Luka Begic with the try. Portugal scores. Woo. Finally. Man, oh man, oh man. James Bernard says, just that try is enough for you. All right. Well, there you go. So here's a conversion attempt by the scrum half. Shot clock is running down. 10 seconds. Here comes the build-up. He runs up to it, kicks it. It's going to go just inside the post. Wow, it was going wide. It just faded and drifted just inside. 7 points. Portugal, what a great way to end that first half. They come back with a try here late in the game. Scotland let themselves down with some ill discipline there. It's 33-7 at halftime. Wow. Scotland doing pretty much whatever they want in this game. And wow. So Norman Irvine, thank you once again for becoming a subscriber. At Murrayfield in Scotland, it's 33-7, Scotland in front, halftime. We'll put the halftime marker up here. Okay, where'd my halftime marker? I always have a hard time with this. There it is. Okay, so it's halftime at Murrayfield, folks. Don't run off. Thanks for being here. 200 people here currently. Be sure to hit the like button. Come on. What's it take to ask for a like?
That was easy.
So easy. Make it happen. All right. If you're not a subscriber, why don't you come on? And for those of you who got the big bucks, I mean, you own an oil field or a diamond mine somewhere, or maybe you own 150,000 hectares and you got a cattle ranch, open those wallets and do some super chatting. I know my audience doesn't include the super rich. Certainly not. And I'm not one either. Anyway, this is the World Cup jersey from Portugal, from France last year. It was fantastic. I didn't attend any of the Portugal games. It was really, couldn't get them in my schedule. So hard to get the tickets, and they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. They're so far away. I think they had a game in Bordeaux, but it was like a week after I was in Bordeaux, so I couldn't go there. I caught the South Africa game. When I go to World Cup, I start with the South African tickets. I get all the South African tickets, try to go and the last 2 World Cups, I've gone to all the Springboks games. It's been pretty cool. In Japan and in France. It was fantastic. But I preferred the games in Japan. It was incredible. The only disappointment there was the first game in Yokohama where they lost to Scotland. That was really frustrating. Cheslin Colby had a brilliant run, but denied a try in that game. Yeah, that was very disappointing. But that was also fantastic time in Yokohama. Wasn't staying in Yokohama, but I was staying at a U.S. Navy base about an hour away by train. But in Yokohama, it was fantastic. Went around downtown, beautiful downtown area, down to the port, and had some great cultural experiences there. But what a crazy train station. My goodness, there's so many damn people packed so tight, so much going on there as the players go into the locker room here at Murrayfield. Yeah, it was, I had Scotland and Ireland, and then the Springboks and the All Blacks. Well, you just couldn't ask for anything better. Back-to-back games there. I think it was on a Saturday and Sunday, if I recall correctly. It was brilliant. Let me take a look at that with the Rugby World Cup. Okay, so Rugby World Cup 2019. Let's go take a look at that. And Wikipedia, good source to get stuff. So let's take a look at the games. And where's the list of games here? Come on. So we had, Scotland and Ireland. That was 22 September. That was in Yokohama. That was the game I went to. And then 21 September. Okay, so I went to New Zealand, South Africa first. Then it was Scotland. Yeah, 23-13. Yeah, so I got it backwards. 21 and 22 September. Yep. That was, boy, what a great World Cup Japan was. New Zealand was a great World Cup. England was pretty good too. Really, really enjoying these World Cup experiences. Really make a big difference. So we got some stats for the first half here, folks. Let me get those up for you. Possession, 55% in favor of Scotland, 45 Portugal. It's surprising. 84 carries by the Scots, 54 for Portugal. 106 tackles made by Portugal, 47 by Scotland. That's been increased. Scotland had a lot of possession by Portugal here later. Really changed it. They went from 92 to 106, only making another 8 and 6, 14 tackles compared to Scotland, another 26. Meters made, Scotland 649 meters made in the first half. That's insane. 649 meters. Wow, that's crazy, folks. Crazy. And that would explain why they're got a whitewash going here. Tackles, Portugal's leading in tackles. The top 5 tacklers are all from Portugal because they got to work hard. Costa has 14, Madeira 12, Martins 12, Dacuna 11, and Torgal 9. That's a lot of tackles. Anyway, so yeah, penalties 7 to Portugal, 5 to Scotland. So there you have that 2019 World Cup, though. Fantastic arenas. They had Yokohama, they had Hamamatsu, Tokyo, Nagoya, Sapporo, Uita, Kobe. Kobe was fantastic. Osaka, that was okay. It's an old stadium, but nice experience. Kumamoto, which was brilliant. Kumagaya, which was also pretty good. Fukuoka, I went to that one as well, and Kamashi. So I didn't get to that one, but I did get to quite a few of these stadiums. It was incredible. Yeah, Kumamoto was the furthest south one I went to, and Oita was one where I just got to the game moments before it ended. Australia was playing. It was what a day. What a long day to get there. Meters made, Darcy Graham has 105 meters in the first half. Aaron Reed, 94. Tom Jordan, 89. Wow, Rory Hutchinson, 85. That's a lot of territory gained in the first half. Scotland having its way running up and down the field here. Crush says, I live in Japan. The Rugby World Cup creates such an atmosphere up and down the country. Saw the South African Namibia game. And, okay, cool. I was there too. Yep. Yeah, no, the World Cup was absolutely brilliant in Japan. You live in Japan, that's pretty cool. I found Japan to be quite warm and welcoming. I did find that my entire life I've been misled to believe that people in Japan speak English. They do not. Maybe 10% of Japanese know some English, and less than 5% can speak it. It was a shockingly low level of English capability. I was surprised. Now, Yokohama, different story. Lots of people speak English. But everywhere else, Kobe, no. Yeah, Kobe's kind of international too. There was people who spoke English there, but that was about it. Tokyo, such a big city. So many people didn't speak it. Kumagaya was brilliant. That was a brilliant experience. I had such a great time. Such a wonderful experience in Japan. And, of course, that's the last World Cup that we give a flying flip about, because now these scumbags don't give us tickets anymore. They're all digital tickets, and it sucks. I don't like it. So I have no tickets, no ticket stubs, no tickets from those games. Last night I was downstairs moving some stuff in the basement, and I pulled up a frame that I have of my championship game for the Women's World Cup in Paris in 2014, framed with the program that came along with it. You know, you can't have those things anymore. They've ruined it. Japan has beaten Uruguay 36-20. Yep, that's disappointing for me. Japan is on my bucket list, says Savage Darty. It should be. It's brilliant, but it's expensive. It is not cheap. But here's advice. If you're going to Japan, buy the Japan Rail Pass. Buy the Japan. It's easy. You go online. It's a piece of cake. Really well done. And pay for first class. Pay for first class. Because if you have first class, it's not that much more. I think 30, 40% more, but not that much more than just a standard pass. But you're probably going to get a seat, because first class isn't always full. But if it is, you can go on to second class. Always get the first class. First class on the Japanese trains is nice. Nice. Yeah. No, it was a good experience. And what I found is that you got to have reservations. So you got to make a reservation, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't speak any Japanese. Don't even know it, Sayonara, that's it. See you later. But if you go to the train stations and you go to the information booth, they speak English normally pretty well, and they'll make your reservation for you. You just got to make sure you got yourself going to the right place at the right time. Don't be confused. Crap load of driving from Osaka, Yokohama, and Kobe are as good as it gets for English made. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't drive. I didn't have a car at all in Japan. I walked and I took the train. That's all I did. I stayed at the U.S. military's hotel in Tokyo, which was incredible. Nice facility there. And I was still active duty. So, is it here? Where did I put it at? Come on. I think I get rid of it. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Hang on. So I stayed at the U.S. military's hotel there in Tokyo. And thing is, as an active duty member, I was still in active duty. I could use the postal service that the military uses, and it just cost me regular postage, none of that ridiculous international stuff. So I shipped stuff through the Army post office, and I did like 6 boxes back. Each box cost me, $20, $30 compared to hundreds of dollars, and I sent tons of mementos back from Japan and keepsakes. Check this out. This is from Japan. This was pretty awesome. Ooh, baby. Yeah. I got a lot of nice stuff from Japan. I got a wall clock, a bunch of stuff I wouldn't have got otherwise. I couldn't, and send it back through boxes for the military. And when I came home, I had all these boxes from Japan waiting for me. It was so cool. So cool, man. So cool. Yeah, so anyway, that was brilliant. So, but while I was in Japan, my active duty time wore out because I spent my last month. I spent over a month there, but I spent my last month, most of it, in the Army in Japan. Then I was in Japan. I was out of the Army, no longer. On October 1st of 2019, I was still in Japan for the World Cup, and it's no longer active duty. So from that point on, I couldn't send any more boxes. But up until then, I did. I stayed at Marine Air Base, which is pretty cool, a little further south. Japan was just rocked. I'd love to go back to Japan. I absolutely would love to go back to Japan. Sometime soon would be nice, but man, it is so expensive. Subarashi Sensei. Crush English School. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it was just incredible. James says, yeah, wow. Hey, man, I tell you what. I got some nice mementos of my travels and time on this planet, places I've been. Yesterday, I was looking in my front room at my case over there that's got a bunch of stuffed animals and ceramics and stuff in it, and just looking at memories and places I've been and really cool stuff. And then I have a glass case in the sitting room with crystal in it, and lots of Swarovski crystal from over the years, but also crystal from Sweden when I was in Sweden. Good stuff. Went to Japan last year for my 19th birthday. Food was so odd. What the heck is this? Start planning for Windows 10 end of support. October next year, they'll no longer support free security upgrades. Reaching out to thank you for your loyalty to Windows and help you prepare for what's next. Well, I can't check anything into Windows 11 on this computer. There's something I got to get changed. Actually, I need to ask somebody that. So hang on a second. I'm going to take a picture of this because this just popped up on my screen unsolicited. Freaking Windows always putting stuff up here. Right. Anyway, yeah, so it was just amazing. But I will tell you this much, folks. It was expensive. Ooh, expensive. But I made it affordable by breaking it down. I bought the tickets as it came out in each group. You could buy these tickets, buy these tickets, buy these tickets. First, I bought the Springboks, all 4 tickets. I still got that was nice plastic card. I got that. Oh, man. The World Cup was great. I didn't get that in 2015, but I got that because in 2015 I bought the tickets individually for Springbok games, and same thing in 2011. But in 2019 I bought the team package, and so I got a card with it was great. It was great. 7-Elevens in Japan rock. There's a fast food curry restaurant which has a unbelievably hot and tasty curry meal. I ate there quite a bit. Yeah. I come from sunny South London. Things are half price in Japan compared to UK. Not from my experience. Not from my experience. The train is. I did the math. I spent I bought 2 tickets because I was there for a month. You can get the Japan rail ticket for only 3 weeks, and I bought one for 3 weeks and I bought one for 1 week, and that covered me. I still had a couple days in between where I didn't have any train ticket, but I stayed one place those couple days and then started on my next ticket, so it worked out. But I added up all the train travel I did. If I had to buy those tickets individually, I would have spent well over $10,000 or $12,000 just for train tickets. That's not cheap. That's not cheap. Train tickets are batshit crazy expensive in Japan. But the best deal if you're visiting Japan as a foreign national is get the Japan Rail Pass. Even better than the Euro Pass. It's fantastic. And it lets you take what the heck? I'm having a senior moment here. The Shinkansen, is that it? What's the bullet trains? Yeah, it was fantastic. Wonderful experience. But it is crazy. Cocoa curry. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Oh, that was tasty, man. Tasty. Yep. You would think Japan is cheap because the yen is so bad. No, it's not. I don't eat sushi. No interest in that whatsoever. But I will tell you this, folks. I will tell you this absolutely. Japan is some place that should be on your bucket list. The Japanese are fantastically wonderful people. Things are clean. Things are orderly. There's always something happening. The train ride from Tokyo going down is just, or across, I should say, it's just beautiful because you see Mount Fuji in the distance. It's unbelievable. So you go from Tokyo, you head down towards, I'm really having senior moments here. What is going on in my mind here? Let me check something real quick here. Really having a hard time thinking of things right now. I don't know why. Let me zoom out. Let me get over to Japan. There we go. There's Japan. Kyoto is what I was thinking of. Yeah, so I went from Tokyo. You go past Yokohama. You head down towards Shizuoka. And then you wind up over at Nagoya. And eventually I wound up down to Kyoto as well. Osaka, Kobe. Osaka and Kobe are close. But I will say that Osaka was just crazy busy. It was a weird kind of town. Kobe was beautiful. Really enjoyed it. From there, I went down. Where's that Marine base at? I'm trying to find it. It's here somewhere. Anyway, but I went down to Hiroshima, and then Yamaguchi, and then Kita, Kyushu, over to Oita. Oita is kind of out there in the middle of nowhere. Are we ready for the second half? Fukuoka, and then finally Kumamoto's is further south. I want to go to Nagasaki, but it just wasn't convenient timing-wise, so I never went to Nagasaki. But I did go to Hiroshima, which was fascinating, to say the very least. Okay, we're ready to start the second half. Let's take off the marker here. Thanks for hanging around, folks, while we talked about Japan's World Cup. That was incredible. I've had Durban curry, but I don't eat mutton. That's for sheep shaggers. I don't eat mutton. Sorry, that's for the Kiwis and the Welsh and the Aussies. I don't eat mutton. No thanks. It's disgusting. Who could eat a cute little sheep? Come on, man. Lambs are so cute. Wait a second. I sound like a sheep shagger. Here's a restart. Scotland kicks the ball, and then Portugal now will get it inside the 22. Caught over the shoulder down there by Lima, and he's tackled pretty quickly by Scotland. We're into the second half now. Big games coming up after this, folks. Just an hour and 15 minutes away. It's South Africa at Twickenham. And then the Titanic clash in Paris at the Stade de France, where Les Bleus will play the All Blacks. Portugal now from a ruck. Over the middle. Down around their 10-meter line. Need to get some territory here. A little too close to make a mistake. 33-7 is the score in the second half here, just underway. Call to use at 1. Just gets it away, does Marks, the scrum half. Kicks it into touch. Nice kick. And Scotland threatens to bring it out, but they don't. That's a beautiful clearance kick by the scrum half. Boy, the scrum half for Portugal has been impressive so far. He's played very, very well in my view. Hang on a second. What do I got going on over here? Somebody sent me a message. Oh, it's from President Trump. It's an ad. Yeah, anyway, back here. All right. Oh, wow, I can see the screen now. Here comes a line out from Scotland now. 41-10 the second half. At the 10-meter line, they get it. They knock it backwards. And George Horn sends this over the middle. Here comes Scotland. Oh, they leave it behind. Portugal picks up the loose ball. Lost forward there by the Scots. And Begic bounces it over to the hands of Storti. Sends it inside the 22. The mark is taken down there. And so Madeira is out and replaced by Andrade. So there's already one change here. Andrade comes in for Jose Madeira. Early second half. We got one substitution here for Portugal already. So we'll get a line out here coming up. 190 people here. We're up to 4,000 views. Osaka is mad. I live here. Oh, cool. But despite it being less classy than elegant Kobe. Yes, you're right, Crush. You are right. And they restarted. Portugal has the ball at midfield. Mark sends it to the near side. Portugal's got something promising on the outside here, but Scotland adjust. They get over there, make the tackle. Portugal's still in possession there. I agree. Osaka is not a classy town. It's kind of a gritty town, but it's got personality. It's a fun place to go visit. It's pretty cool. They go wide. Oh, and they throw it right to Scotland again. George Horn is on the loose. Inside the 22. 10, 5. Tackle to the 5-meter line. Another stupid mistake by Portugal. Reed picks it up. He's down to 2 meters. Oh, Argentina gives the ball away again. Scotland trying to get something here now. Will Hurd with a carry. 3 meters out. My goodness, Portugal just had the ball at midfield. They kick it wide. Reed is out there. He's tackled at 1 meter away. Scotland's pressure is on. Horn, who nearly scored that try. And they're over. Is that Jamie Body? Jamie Body gets across the line. The Scot with the Indian name. Wow. Jamie Body, his 35th cap, his first ever try. Wow, that's surprising. I had no idea it was his first ever try. That's crazy. Just throw it right to George Horn. Another dumb pass by Portugal. There's some really idiotic mistakes here. Wow. I've never put Jamie Body's name down for a try. First time ever. Wow, 35 caps. That's all he has. I thought he played a lot longer than that. Jamie Body with the try. Here's the kick. That's going to miss too. No good. Hastings misses. Yeah, Japan. Osaka, yeah, gritty. Kobe's a beautiful town. It's really classy, really nice town. But Osaka's got a lot of personality. I stayed in a little hotel down near all the action. I mean, the room was tiny. I mean, tiny. Here's the restart. Scotland has it. Samuel just outside the 22 as Scotland comes back here. Ball over the middle of the pitch. Here they come to the near side. Scotland's got 3 runners out here. Over to 22. Blazing down the sideline. Off to Darcy Graham. He throws it to Portugal. Oh, Darcy Graham returns the favor, throwing the ball away. This time to Portugal. Wow. But Portugal didn't have open field. They get tackled right away. So Portugal has possession. They're going to go wide, the far side of the pitch. They've got numbers. They throw it over the top. Overthrow. But then they find a man on the wing. Here goes Portugal. It's Lima. Storty, actually. So Scotland's counter ruck. They steal the ball. Wow, well done. Scotland has the ball. They get it right back. Wow, Portugal gets on the front foot and falls right backwards. Harrison with the carry here. Hughes is the call. I stayed in a proper hotel with a proper huge room when I was in Kobe on the other side of the bay there. It was beautiful. Had to take the tram to get there. Oh, nice job. Reed contests for the high ball, but Portugal comes away with it. They throw it away again. These guys got to look where players are. Don't just throw the ball away. Portugal keeps giving up a lot of territory and the ball. And 4 of these tries are because they threw the ball away. So outside they go. Portugal. Oh, there's a high tackle by Scotland on Storty. And we've got a penalty advantage here for the high tackle. So Portugal comes to kick it through, but it hits a Scotland player. They get the ball. We're going to come back for the penalty now. So Scottish Indian rugby player with a few Afrikaners in the team. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jamie Body. Dude is very white looking, but obviously has an Indian parent somewhere with a name like Body. That is not a Celtic name. Trust me, Body is not a Celtic name. A substitution coming in for Portugal. Manuel Cardoso Pinto. Pinto comes in. He's coming in for Luca Martin. Luca Martin goes out. And Cardoso Pinto comes in for him. Substitution, fresh legs for the Portuguese. So they've kicked it down the pitch. They're going to have themselves a line out just inside Scotland's 22. Their lineouts have been pretty good. This one is stolen, however. Oh, I spoke too soon. Wow, as Bayless got a hold of that, and Scotland steals a line out. So Portugal loses their first line out. Hastings on the near side. Over to Darcy Graham down the sideline. He kicks it over the top. Darcy Graham is in pursuit. There's 2 Portuguese players, but we got a whistle back here. Somebody's offsides. Darcy says, no, I'm not going to run after that. They blew the whistle. So what was the call? Couldn't see it. I'm watching replays here. Not sure what the officials said. Big one's coming up after this, folks. Will be automatically redirected after this game to the England-South Africa game. Was it a forward pass, maybe? That was flat. I don't see where the forward pass came from there. No, that was definitely a flat pass, but it's going to come back. God bless. We're going to come back for, well, Scotland gets nothing out of that. We got another substitution coming here for Portugal. I can't see who it is. The other lock, it looks like. I can't see. No, it's Quoto. Baptista comes in for Quoto. The number 8 is out. So another substitution by Portugal. That's the third one in quick succession. 48 minutes into the contest now. Portugal with the scrum on Scotland's side of the pitch after that, what was deemed to be a forward pass, but I disagree. It was very flat. Portugal comes away with it. They've got it on the wing outside. Here they come. Storty once again inside the 22. On the far side of the pitch. The ruck is formed. Portugal now trying to get something going. Anything. Line out for Scotland from their own 5-meter line. They get it successful. Come over the middle. So Portugal is going to want to steal the ball back here down low, but here comes a clearance kick from the try zone. And that goes into touch, and it'll be a line out. A little bit of a territory gain here as Portugal gets the ball back around 17 meters. 17 meters. Interesting there. All right, so, and tomorrow we will be covering some rugby. Originally, I wasn't sure if we're going to do that. It'll be Australia visiting Wales. Sorry here. We got injury down here for Portugal. Andre Cuna's lying on the ground there. Okay, got substitutions coming in. 17, 18, 19 for Scotland. Now the changes come. Rory Sutherland, Elliot Miller-Mills, and Ewan Johnson. So I can figure out where Rory Sutherland is going. He's going to replace Jamie Body. And Miller-Mills is going to replace Will Hurd. So Ewan Johnson will replace one of the locks. Craig. He'll replace Alex Craig. So there's the substitutions for Scotland. 3 players come out, 3 go on. 50 minutes into the contest. So players still being treated down there for Portugal. This doesn't look good. Probably going to see substitution here for the Portuguese because Cuna does not look very good. Getting a lot of attention down there. A nice shot there in the background of Edinburgh. So he'll be coming out. Let's see who's going to replace him. Bringing a player back in. So he just left the game, but now he's coming right back. Quoto is going to come back in the game after being replaced. So he left the game moments ago. He comes right back in after an injury. That's going to be Federico Quoto, but yeah, replacing the number 6. 50 minutes off the clock. It's still ticking now, and folks have got their mobile phones up and shining their torches for some reason. And that ball's lost in the line out by Portugal. And another bad line out. That's 2 in a row, costing them dearly. Scotland now digs it out. Horn kicks it over the top. And it goes into touch. So where's the mark going to be? Oh, right where it landed, actually. Wow, that's crazy. How can that possibly be? So what happened to this line out? Let's see. Good job by the lock to get up there high. Leon Janssen says, what are you wearing today? Looks nice. Oh, this is the World Cup jersey for Portugal. Pretty cool, huh? They made it back to the World Cup. I bought it as soon as they announced the jersey coming out last year. And I'm glad I did. Otherwise, I'd never gotten it. Oh, Portugal comes away with this one. Nicely done. Good line out. They've got the ball on the front foot inside the 10-meter line. They come wide. Another bad pass. Darcy Graham's knocks it on. Darcy Graham picked it up off the turf, then lost it forward. Oh, my goodness. But I think Portugal lost it forward before that. We got a penalty here. Uh-oh. Are we going to go to the TMO? No. Oh, we are going to go to TMO. TMO, looking for foul play. Wow. Luke Pierce is saying, let's go look to the... this is a good refereeing team working together. Are they going to look at it? They are going to look at it. Luke Pierce says... Could be a card here. Oh, he says just a penalty. So he overrules Luke Pierce. So the official on field says there was a support from Scotland, so it wouldn't have not have been a try. So you're not going to give a card there. Luke Pierce said there could have been a card. So good officiating. They worked it out between the two of them. So Portugal kicks it for a 5-meter line out. Oh, I don't know about that. Looking at that from above, there was nobody in support. That's wrong. That should have been a card on Darcy Graham. Oh, player taken down in the air. No signal for a penalty. Wow. Portuguese player holds on to it. Now we got Scotland player smacking the ball in the ruck. Unbelievable. How was that not a penalty? It was taken down in the air on the line out. Portugal with the ball, driving towards the middle of the turf. Ball stripped out by Scotland. And we're going to get stripped out, but then lost forward by Scotland, so it'll be a scrum to Portugal. Here they are over in the 22. The play's back on the 5-meter line. Let's get back over here, fellas. 52 minutes, 22 seconds into the contest. 182 people here, just 72 likes. Come on, man. Help a brother out.
That was easy.
Come on. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And become a subscriber, why don't you? Why not become a subscriber? Doesn't cost you anything. And we picked up a few subscribers here. So we have a scrum 7 meters away, just slightly off center from the try post. Here we go. Scotland, Portugal, 53 minutes. Not much of a contest here, but hey, if you're a Scotland fan, it's a pretty good day at the office. Portugal, too many mistakes. I think they're nervous for the occasion. The whistle blows. Oh, go on then. Rugby World Cup, but I'm not excited about the Rugby World Cup in the USA. Why do I need to travel to the United States to see the World Cup? It's a massive country. It'll cost me a fortune to get from game to game, and it doesn't excite me. No, I don't need to see America. For me, the World Cup is also a cultural and a geographic experience. I got to go to New Zealand, which I've always wanted to do. Finally got to do it. Got to go to Japan, which I always wanted to do. Finally got to do it. Got to go to France. Been there a million times. That didn't excite me. But, yeah, coming to the USA, I'm not excited about it at all. The World Cup in Australia, I'm excited about that one. I'll be going to that World Cup, assuming I'm allowed to go to Australia, that they aren't waiting to detain me and arrest me for free speech when I arrive at the airport in Sydney. Or Perth. Maybe I should go to Perth. I could slip in there. Yeah, but no, I'm not excited about the World Cup coming to the USA. Not at all. They're doing the soccer wave. Snooze alert. Substitution coming in here now. 16, 17, and 18. The entire front row is going out for Portugal. So Abel Cunha, Pedro Vicente, and Antonio Prim come in for David Costa, Luka Begic, and Diego Ferreira. Entire front row simultaneously. Portuguese bomb squad is what the announcer said. I don't know about that. All right. So they just walk on the pitch. They need to win a scrum here. The world will become the United States. The world comes to the United States all the time for Olympics, for the Super Bowl. We get tens of millions of tourists every year. Oh, big push from the Portuguese. Oh, this is a beautiful scrum. And they got a penalty. Portugal with the penalty. Oh, here he goes. Marks gets through. It's a try for Marks. He fought off the tackle and gets through. What a brilliant try for Portugal. Right in front of the post. My goodness. Some Portuguese fans up in the stands. That was brilliant. 27 caps, his fourth try. Samuel Marks. Marquez, if you prefer. Brilliant try. Wow. Who was trying to tackle him? Was George Horn trying to tackle him? I think it was. He shrugs off George Horn's tackle and slides right through. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Good stuff. Marquez gets the try. So Well done by Portugal. And the restart, Portugal outside their 22. Marquez over at center. That front row made a big difference. Brought those guys off the bench, and they win that scrum essentially. Ball's kicked from inside the 22 down the other direction, taken by Scotland at their 10-meter line. Bayless over there. What's he doing all the way back there? Bayless comes forward. He surges up to midfield where he finally goes down. George Horn. Come to the near side. Hastings. McDowell to Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham over midfield. Once again, Darcy Graham, what a top flight player. Low pass, but somehow. Oh, there's an advantage for offside here. Yep, so Scotland. Oh, George Horn kind of pissed off about something. He kind of swung the ball like this, didn't let go of it. He's mad at one of the Portuguese players. So here comes a kick from just inside the midfield line. 56 minutes, 23 seconds in the contest. Ball goes down around the 22. Wow. He's 36. Wow. Nice international try. That'll be something, memory people have. Be pretty cool to remember that. Lineouts stolen by Portugal. Well done. Scotland was on the front foot. Boy, if Portugal could score another try and make this respectable, it'd be great. They go wide. A poor pass over there. Nice recovery. Oh, but Scotland's going to steal the ball. They did. Is that Bayless again? My goodness, Scotland steals the ball. Sloppy passing once again does Portugal in. George Horn digs it out. Now they come this side. Reed. Oh, Reed is taken down quickly, but he gets out of the tackle. Oh, the scrum half for Portugal gets in there and disrupts the play. George Horn comes the other direction now. Horn gets around the first row of tacklers. Take it out he's taken out hard, just short of the 22. And a penalty for not rolling or for off their feet against Portugal. And Horn is injured. George Horn is down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he got a whiplash tackle there. It's legal, but man, George Horn is down. He might be an HIA here. Yeah, huge monster man against a tiny little dude. And Horn's head did hit the turf, but it looked like it didn't take much of the blow. He's up, but they're probably going to go HIA here. Yeah, Jamie Dolby coming on now. So George Horn is out of the game. What a wicked tackle. So George Horn had a great game. I think Matt Curry came in the game too. Dolby's in there now. Matt Curry is in as well. Okay, so it's about an 8-meter line out. Hutchison goes out into a scrum. Albury is out for Cabral on the other side. Ball goes across. There's no coverage outside. They're going to get an easy try. Reed had to wait for the ball, but he'll get in the corner and score for Scotland. And there he is. Reed with a try. Wow. Reed with a try in the corner. Aaron Reed's third cap, his third try. That's a good start for the winger. So while we wait for the conversion, Roxanne Paulson says, Rugby, hey, how's it going? James Bernard, Scott's National Anthem, give me a goosebumps when they sing it. Yeah, thank you for the comment. What did I miss here? Only 19 Rand once off to join. So much more affordable than most YouTube channels. Oh, no, I don't charge much, Charmaine, for that low level. Yeah, no, it's just for people to be part of a community. And the kick is good, and Scotland goes up 45 to 14. Looking good for Scotland here. James Webb says, come on, Portugal. James Webb, is that your space telescope that we put up there? Yep, it's late, mate. It's late here in Japan. I'm tuning in. Love your commentaries. Keep the good work, says Crush English School. Well, thank you for that, Crush. Yeah, it's 1:37 in Tokyo right now. Tomorrow, you're calling. You're in here from the future. Ball is Portugal over the 10-meter line, driving forward now on the near side of the pitch, and then Marcus digs it out. Oh, again, Portugal with dangerous passes here, but they hold on to this one. Scotland players are not rolling away, but no penalty call there. They're on the Scotland side of the pitch, is Portugal now. Oh, big tackle there. Was that Matt Curry with a huge tackle? Wow. New front rower over there. Prim goes forward. Prim. Portugal looking for space. Nothing there. Nothing doing. And he throws the ball away. It's knocked on by Portugal. Knock-on advantage for Scotland. They're playing it. They've got the ball. McDowell does a dummy. He offloads it now into the hands of Ben Muncaster. They go wide on the outside. Oh, down the sideline. Here comes Reed. He's going to get in. Oh, not even touched. Unmolested. Reed gets a brace of tries just like that. That's a half-century mark. Aaron Reed on the outside. 3 international caps and 4 tries. Man, oh man, that's a Curtly Aronsay pace. His 3rd cap, his 4th try. Aaron Reed. Too easy. Too easy. Way too easy. By the way, what happened with the Jake? Tyson got beat. Tyson got beat. He was beaten straight decision. He landed almost no punches. Reed got a big smile on his face as he scored that try. So here's a conversion. 5 seconds on the clock. Hastings sends it. That's going to be good. 52-14. Now Scotland is rolling. Is it 10? I didn't keep track how many tries there were. Wow. Hastings. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 tries. 7 plus a penalty try for Scotland. Portugal. Here's the restart. Ball goes down. Outside the 22, Scotland has it there. Dobie digs it out, sends it over. Here comes Scotland. Hastings offloads the ball into the hands of Luke Crosby. He's still out there. To the near side. Scotland looking for something. Ooh, Tom Jordan hits the ground hard. There's an offload. Darcy Graham once again kicks it forward, but this one's caught on the fly by Portugal. And Pinto comes up. He's tackled by Graham. Pinto's lying on the ground. There's no support there, and Scotland's got a hell of a counter ruck here, and we got a penalty for being off their feet, and Portugal turns the ball over. 63 minutes, 18 seconds in the contest. Scotland, no doubt, will kick for the corner. Welcome to the 233 people here currently. Hit the like button, please. Cost you nothing but a moment of your time. Thank you for the membership, by the way. I appreciate that. No super chats, but that's okay. We'll get by. Salty cracks time. No worries there. All right, so, yeah, 19 Rand is all I charge for South Africans to join, to be members of the channel. I do appreciate membership. We don't do a lot of members-only special stuff, but it kind of is a small thing to be part of the Rugby Ascendant team. It's a brand we're growing. We're really giving an effort to grow it here. Scotland's been inside their other opponents for 22 11 times. Wow. Here's a lineup from just inside the 22. It goes deep. It's, nearly lost, but secured by Scotland. They go into a maul at the 22. At the back of that maul is Patrick Harrison with the ball, the hooker. Dobie's waiting. The maul is sliding forward slightly. Now it comes apart, and they break away. Harrison with the carry. Pick and go, but the Portuguese are ready for it. McDowell gets nowhere. They go out to the far side of the pitch, try to crash the line. Tackles made over there by Vasco Batista. Now the Scotland's got something going, but they kick to the corner. What was that? A little bit too mustard on that kick. Down to the final 15 minutes of the contest, and more substitutions coming off Scotland's bench. Freddie Douglas is coming in, 19-year-old, and Kyle Rowe coming into the game, as well as Johnny Matthews. That'll clear the bench. Portugal takes it, gets loose. Here they come. Pinto down the pitch. Nobody's going to get him, or will they? He kicks it forward. The chase is on inside the 22, and it goes in a touch. But that's about 70 meters gained, pushing it back. Wow. Pinto broke free, but Scotland had a lot of chasers. Here come the substitutions, 16, 20, and 23. So a new hooker, Freddie Douglas, on debut, 19. Freddie Douglas, his first ever appearance for Scotland. Wow. Wow, it's the youngest Scotland player since 63, and they lose the line out. It's taken by Portugal. Portugal gets down about 8 meters away. Wow, could they score again here, Portugal? Now that's better pass by Appleton. Near the touchline, they squirts loose. Ball's available. And Scotland picks it up. Kyle Rowe. And then Portugal, no, I thought they got it back. They didn't. Then Portugal does get it back. Wow. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Portugal driving now. Tackle's made. Scrum half digs it out. Portugal still has the ball inside the 22. They're going to go the opposite side of the pitch. Then they cut back to the middle. Nothing doing there. A couple meters gained. Now they're going to go wide. There's the dummy. Good job over there by Appleton. The ball's available. Oh, they cut back to the inside. Nice move. It comes in through. It's going to be another try for Portugal. Yes! Brilliant stuff. Wow, the skies opened up there. What a brilliant move by Portugal. Another try under the post. Absolutely brilliant stuff there by Storti, who's been a hell of a standout player here in this game for Portugal. Rafaela Storti, 29 caps, 21 tries. Of course, the level of competition they play against is a little bit different. That's brilliant work there. Storti with a try. Another try. It is a try festival today, folks. Wow. Tries galore. It's raining men. No, it's raining tries. I'm going to go ahead and call it 21 because it's right in front of the post. Conversion is good. 3 tries to Portugal. This is a respectable showing in the end. That's just brilliant work by Storti, and he made sure he got under the post too. Wow, does a little salute when he gets the score. 67 minutes, Portugal. If they hadn't given up those last 2 tries, this would be an exciting game, be 38-21. And what's that? We got something on the screen there. Monica Santos has subscribed. Thank you very much, Monica. Appreciate that. Oh, somebody's going off for head injury assessment. Restart down inside the 22. Portugal now trying to come up the midfield. Tackle's made there. So Elliot Miller-Mills in on the tackle. Oh, and the little scrum half slips through again. He is clever. Well, I tell you, that guy, that scrum half, tell you what, Samuel Marquez, really smart for Portugal. Apparently he's 36 years old. Here's his kick over the top. Chase is on, and Scotland gets it. There it goes. Tom Jordan. Oh, he's still going off to Bayless. Bayless inside the 22. And the scrum half slows him down. Wow, Marquez gets over there to save him. That ball's knocked backwards. Scotland now from the drop. No, kick it to the corner. Darcy Graham, there's no chance. Graham can't get to that. It's way over his head. Kick straight into touch by Tom Jordan's going to come back, but they're so far ahead. You take those chances. It's worth it. Wow, what an exciting game we got going on here, folks. In the end, Portugal is not rolling over and playing dead. The reason Scotland scored a lot of these tries is absolute bad passes by Portugal. Gave up 3 or 4 of those tries, or because they threw the ball right to Scotland. And the sad thing is they were attacking on every one of those occasions, and they were in good position to score. Just a little over 10 minutes left on this now. And strangely, Vicente is playing the role of hooker. He throws it in. Portugal up to the 22. Carry made by Frederico Couto, who came back into the game after an injury. Marquez kicks it from inside his 22. That's going to find touch. It'll be a Scotland line out, up around the 10-meter line on Portugal's side of the pitch. 52-21 is the score with just over 10 minutes left in the contest. Portugal is a decent team, getting better. Yes, I think so. Now Johnny Matthews, the replacement hooker's in there. So Portugal's wound up losing 2 lineouts now after getting their first 9, and Scotland's lost 4 out of 10. There's a line out, and they're going to lose that one too, Scotland. Portugal comes down with that when they steal it. Boy, the lineouts have been shite today. Portugal getting that ball, whipping it around fast, looking for space, and boy, Scotland is way offside. You got 4 players in the backfield over there. No call made. I guess it's late in the game. We're just going to ignore things. Wow. Scotland is offside again. My goodness. Ball's kicked forward. And Scotland picks it up at midfield. Kyle Rowe now dancing around, getting around tackles. Still going forward. He's tackled finally now. Kyle Rowe. Ball's just laying there, so Portugal picks it up, but he was offside. Yeah, definitely offside. But hey, so was Scotland forever, but they weren't called for it. 70 minutes, 53 seconds. Now we're down the last 9 minutes of the contest. Scotland going to kick for some territory, I would imagine, here. Over comes Tom Jordan to kick for territory. Yeah, no, I think he's tired. And that ball goes quite a ways, but the mark is going to be around the 22, 18 meters. Scotland with a line out here now. It's been a problem for them. They lost the last one. Let's see how they do here. My goodness. Scotland's line out. They nearly lose that one too, but they get it. They're into a maul inside of 22. Maul shoved back initially. Here they come. Matthews, McDowell. Tom Jordan drives forward. Jordan down about 15 meters. Portugal gets over top the ball, but they don't steal it, so Scotland still has it. Pick and go. This one by Johnny Matthews. Oh, boy, what a great job by Scotland down to the 3-meter line. Beautiful work there. They're going to get across here in a moment. Short. There's going to be a penalty against Portugal for player not getting out of the way. If he didn't get out of the way, he does. Offside is a call. There it is. Is it Doby? It's Doby with a try for Scotland. Just dives across. Jamie Doby with a try. Doby with a try. My on-air sign's going to go away shortly. Wow. I'm going to run out of space for tries here in a moment. Just waiting for the conversion here. Tom Jordan with a kick this time. 5 seconds. Looks like it's going to be good. 59-21 now. Scotland rolling. Scotland 59, Portugal 21. Okay. Wow. Wow. Dobie with a try. Here's the restart. Inside the 22, taken by Bayless. Does a dummy, runs towards the center of the pitch, cuts back. Still going. Oh, Scotland's on the loose. Whistle blows. Forward pass. Jordan's running, but it's a forward pass. And he rushes all the way. He thinks he has a try, but it's a forward pass. No try. Forward pass. No try. Forward pass. Ah, they thought they had one there. Oh, my goodness. That was way forward. They're going to come back for that. 5 minutes left in the game. Oh, they thought they had something going there. Oh, forward pass. All right, so scrum to Portugal after all that. Crowd not happy, but it's back at the 22. 4.5 minutes left in the contest. Don't forget, folks, after this, you're going to be taken, automatically redirected to the Springboks game. I'll start that about quarter after the hour. Yep, looking forward to that. England, Twickenham, and then it's France and the All Blacks. What a Saturday of rugby. Ball's in the pipe, and it collapses. Penalty. So Portugal gets a penalty advantage here. Marcus brings it to the outside, and it's stolen by Darcy Graham, but there's a penalty. So, boy, Darcy Graham is just a superstar here. All right, let's get man of the match options up here for those who've been with us all along. If you're not a subscriber, folks, please become one, okay? Please become a subscriber. Really would appreciate it. Got people all over the world listening in on us. And Portugal kicks for a 5-meter lineout. Let's see what the mark will be. And it's going to be a 6-meter lineout for Portugal. Another penalty advantage. The ball squirts forward, and we're going to come back for the other penalty advantage here now with just 3 minutes left in the contest. And he's looking for the mark. We're going to take the line out, or we're going to take the tap and go. I do the tap and go. They're going to go for the scrum. Scrum? Well, that's crazy. Why do you do that? You want to draw players in, but you eat a lot of time off of the scrum. Bystander says, I'll watch the highlights. We got 103 likes. Thank you for that, folks. We got one new member. Thanks for that. 19 Rand for the lowest level membership, lowest tier if you're in South Africa. 2.5 minutes remain as the clock ticks away. I'm not sure why Portugal did this. I would have taken the tap and go and tried to score. Put some more points on the board. We got the clock has finally stopped at 77:35 as one of the Scotland players gets treatment. So, 2 minutes, 25 seconds remain. Five-meter scrum. Simon Marcus to put it in. Bind. Going to reset it. See, this is why I didn't like this. You waste time. So you've already burned a minute off the clock. And now we're stopped again to reset the scrum. I mean, they're not going to win, but you want to score as quickly as possible. Bystanders account is frozen. What do you mean your account's frozen? You mean for Super Chats? Oh. Tom Jordan has got 137 meters made in this game. Wow. Most of the crowd's still here. Some have filtered out. Set. Ball's in the pipe. Portugal's scrum is holding up. And it collapses. They're telling him, they pick and go. Is he going to get across? No, he doesn't. Batista never got the ball down. I think it never got down. I don't think he ever put the ball down. Going to go to the TMO. Yeah, we need to check. I agree. I couldn't see. I don't think he ever got it down. There was an arm under there. On-field decision, no try. That's the right call. Let's see if he got it. Luke Pierce couldn't see it either. He was trying to get an angle. We're going to need a back of the try zone camera angle. So it looks like he's got it here. Darcy Graham's there, and he gets tackled. He slides forward. He's not over yet. Not down yet. Not down yet. Not down yet. Not down yet. Oh, there it is. He got it. But, well, they say that's compelling evidence. I think they'll say it's not compelling evidence. Yeah. Had it been a try called, it would be not overturned, but I think he can't. He landed right on top of Darcy Graham, a player he threw sideways. There it is. He got it. But his elbow's in the way. I think it's grounding. Yeah, that's a try, but it's probably not going to be awarded. Here we go. Here's the angle I was arguing for all along from the back of the try zone. Yeah, it's a try. He's not going to award it.
Clear evidence to overturn.
Yeah, no clear evidence to overturn. No try. Yeah, no, I agree. It's unfortunate. It was a try, but that's the rules, and you got to have clear evidence. No compelling evidence. Well, that's his fault for not getting the ball down. It's a shame because it was a great move. So we have substitution. Who's being substituted here? Oh, they're finally changing the scrum half. Antonio Campos comes on. He debuted last week against USA, apparently. So goal line drop kick with 1:15 seconds left in here. So Portugal almost gets across. Doesn't quite get there. Oh, beautiful blood red sky, sun out there. Here's the kick. And it's outside of 22. Portugal has it. Tackle there. Campos, the new scrum half. So now they're way back here, nowhere near the try line. 30 meters away, 40 meters away. Appleton done a great job over there for Portugal. 59-21 is the score. Portugal denied a try moments ago that they really had, but unfortunately, official really couldn't overrule it because he didn't award a try. It was the right call, but it sucks. Appleton to Luna driving forward. So Portugal's trying to find a gap in there somewhere. It just isn't forming for them. Scotland's Darcy Graham, what a rock star. What a rock star. Players on his knees, tackle. Campos. Going phases here. Now Scotland offside, but no call again. Ball's thrown away. Batista now. Oh, bounces off players. Still going. Bautista offload. Beautiful to Campos. And the ball stripped. And we're over the hooter. That's going to be the game. That's going to be the game. As the ball is stripped. And the final score is 59-21. Scotland wins the game, folks. Wow. So we got a pretty tight race here. And in the end, it's going to be Darcy Graham who gets it. The television went with Tom Jordan. He had a good game, but I thought the other guys had a bigger impact. Bayless was huge. Really did a great job securing the ball and getting a lot of space for Scotland. 59-21 is the final from Murray Field. I'd normally hang around for the interviews and such, but let's see if we get them coming up here real quick. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button, and please become a subscriber. I'm quite pleased that we got 7,000 views on this game with Scotland. I wasn't sure we'd get there. And we picked up a few subscribers while we wait to see if they get the interview with Tom Jordan here in just a moment. Yeah, we started the day with 7,564. So that's 45 additional subscribers because of this game. Hope to get a lot more with the South Africa game. Look at us exchanging jerseys, the nice rugby tradition out there taking place. Yeah, beautiful stuff there. So Gregor Townsend, I'm sure he'll have no excuses for this game, like last game against South Africa. So, yeah, there you have it, folks. From Murrayfield, Scotland recovers fine from a game they should have won last week. England, South Africa coming up next. That game starts at 40 minutes past the hour. I'll be back live at quarter after the hour or thereabouts. 4 more tries and you would have run out of space. Yeah, I'm almost out of space there. 4 more tries and my board would have been full. That's just crazy. Great result for Romania. Will Romania jump up? I didn't see who Romania was playing this weekend. So Portugal put their heart into it. Is that another subscriber? Thank you so much for that. Drew Middleton, thank you for subscribing, Drew. Yeah, really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. That was a try all day long. That Japanese ref was woeful, including the linesman. Yeah, it was a try, Stuart, and I think it should have been awarded, but I understand why they didn't do it. So I agree it should have been awarded. So it's a shame. Dude loses a try that he earned. Shame, shame, shame. Well, there you have it, folks. All right, I'm going to take a short break here, and I'll be back. Taking too long to get the post-game interviews, so we're going to take a break. The next game starts in 37 minutes, but I'll be live in about a dozen minutes right back here. You'll be automatically redirected to the England-South Africa game, so feel free to hang around for that. Go to the loo, get some refreshments. If you're wearing kit, change your kit. Yeah, so thank you all so much. James Bernard, you're very welcome. Springboks game is coming up next. That's the game we're all here for, many of us. And then after that, it's France and the All Blacks. So 2 more key matchups coming up. England is desperate, so maybe they'll pull something out, but I don't expect to see them win. A lot of tries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tries in this game. Ouch, 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 ouch. That's a lot of points. 80 points scored in the game. We'll catch you here shortly. Coming up, final score from Murrayfield, Scotland 59, Portugal 21. Portuguese gave their all, but way short here. They lost 2 in a row, having lost to USA last week. And they'll have to go back to the drawing board. See you all shortly. Cheers.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done.